besides being two Canadian artists with worldwide fame. Drake and Justin Bieber are very rich men who have already earned unbelievable fortunes. But the question is, which of the two leads a more luxurious life? In this video, you will see a fierce battle between Justin Bieber and Drake. So let's fight! Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications, check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #AllAboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. Luxury shopping. World celebrities like Drake and Justin Bieber have plenty of money to spend their fortunes on everything they want. Like Justin Bieber, for example, has paid about $15,000 on a shiny pink sapphire grills, $56,000 for the Day-Date President watch in yellow gold and with a round diamond-studded bezel, $90,000 on a chain made of white gold and covered with approximately 65 carats of diamonds, $200,000 in an 18-karat gold Audemars Piguet Royal Jumbo watch, $300,000 on the Swiss luxury watch Patek Philippe Nautilus 5711/1A, made of stainless steel and being completely studded with diamonds, in addition to many other jewelry and watches. Meanwhile, Drake has a lot of jewelry in his closet. Drake is always posting on his social media his rings, necklaces, and medallions that are massive gold and filled with precious stones such as diamonds. Recently, he ordered a necklace consisting of several hearts and weighing 100 carats and costing an unbelievable $1 million. When it comes to watches, Drake invests a lot of money. He has already shown on his Instagram, for example, his sophisticated gold Rolex Chrome hearts valued at $200,000. One of the models he has is the Jacob & Company Astronomy Casino, an accessory that surprises in details and that costs $620,000. He has also gifted himself with the super rare Richard Mille 056-02 model, which costs $2.2 million. Since Drake usually makes more expensive purchases, point to him. Other means of transportation. The very rich singers Drake and Justin Bieber have plenty of money to invest in transportation that offers a lot of comfort. To travel for work or to enjoy the weekend with his wife in other destinations, Justin Bieber owns a luxurious bus. The vehicle has been completely refurbished and decorated inside to literally become a walking house, having a large TV room that also serves as the star's office. In this same environment, there is even a fireplace for the cold days, works of art that make the place cozier, a fully functional kitchen. The bus even has a room for the singer to rest in between one show and another, and a very modern and spacious bathroom where Bieber can get ready for his performances, besides having a surprising sauna. This vehicle is so spacious, there is even room for a mini closet. The whole place is lit through LEDs and decorated with furniture and touches in clean colors, giving an air of a modern home. This kind of motorhome was an on-road alternative that the artist found to continue his shows while maintaining social isolation, unlike the contact that airplanes normally offer. And according to some websites, a bus house of this size can cost as much as $2 million. Drake has his own aircraft. Nicknamed Air Drake, much more than just a small jet, it is a customized Boeing 767 commercial airliner. This type of aircraft, in its traditional version, has a total capacity of 375 passengers, but it is clear that the Canadian has made major modifications to suit his needs. Like most private planes, Drake certainly has cabins with tables for meals and a spacious and complete bathroom. Abroad, the rapper has already customized his transport in 2 ways. Recently, he coated it with blue paint with cloud designs, a design that was designed by the director of the Louis Vuitton label. And to get an idea of the value of this aircraft, some sources point out that Drake's plane is valued at $180 million. Since Drake has a more expensive transport, point for him. Mansions. Both are world-famous singers, and with such financial wealth, they own enviable mansions. But the question is, which one of them has a more expensive real estate portfolio? Justin Bieber, for example, has a large estate in the quiet, rural town of Puslinch, Ontario, with exclusive access to the local lake. The land has an impressive 101 acres and looks more like a luxury farm, having a paddock to raise horses and even a horse riding track. The main house looks like it came straight out of a movie, having an architecture reminiscent of the Scandinavian style. Making use of white walls and light woods everywhere helps bring a feeling of rusticity to the place, making it very welcoming. The property's living room, for example, is large and integrated with the dining room and the kitchen, and it's where Justin likes to spend his days off by playing ball toss. There are 4 comfortable bedrooms in the mansion, besides 6 bathrooms with top-notch cladding, 2 climate-controlled wine cellars, a master closet, a living room with a pool table, a cozy television space, plus a private movie theater. And to acquire this exquisite property, Bieber had to invest $5 million at the time. Justin Bieber and his wife lived in the city of Beverly Hills, in the state of California, in the United States. This property with colonial architecture and was built in the 1930s was renovated to meet contemporary demands, with it having top-notch cladding and decoration. The house where Justin lived is over 6,100 square feet, having 5 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms. Nicknamed the Tropics, the residence was quickly put back on sale as the couple sought a more spacious location, with them offering it for the small sum of $8,900,000. And then in 2020, Justin Bieber purchased a luxury estate in the celebrity neighborhood of Beverly Park in Los Angeles. The property is located high up in the mountains on a 2.5-acre lot, with the home being over 11,000 square feet, featuring an architecture that blends the palatial style with modern, with it having undergone several changes recently. The property has, on the lower floor, a large living room integrated with the kitchen, a library with built-in bookshelves, and a large cinema to enjoy good movies. On the second floor, the home features a master suite that includes another sitting room, plus a spacious spa-style bathroom. In all, the mansion has 7 comfortable bedrooms, luxurious 10 bathrooms and a gym, as well as several lounges to receive friends and play pool while enjoying the views of the mountains. Outside, there is a beautiful pool area, with more than one fireplace to warm up in the cold days, in addition to the barbecue. And to enjoy this luxurious house, the Bieber couple had to shell out some good money, something around $26 million. Drake is not left out when it comes to investing in residences. He owns not only 1 but 3 houses very close to each other in the famous Hidden Hills neighborhood in California. One of them is very famous for having a grotto with a pool, waterfall, and even a wet bar inside, which makes for a very special and unique house. The property has a total area of 2.8 acres and also has a beautiful tennis court, basketball court, and horse facilities with a riding area. In other words, it is a true private resort. Summing up the 3 properties he owns in the area, together they are worth more than $15 million. One of the greatest luxuries in Drake's life is his mansion located in the Canadian metropolis of Toronto, his hometown, a noble neighborhood full of big houses. It is a veritable palace of 50,000 square feet built in classic historical style with contemporary touches, meeting all of Drake's requests for a mansion made of top-notch materials. Another environment that draws the attention of anyone entering the house is the suspended staircase, which also has impressive custom-made chandeliers, which, in addition to illuminating, reflect in the various mirrors on the walls and serve as decoration. All the details are of overwhelming luxury, like the suite's bathroom, which has a dressing table and a sculpted marble bathtub that cost the singer £4,000 or $5,300. Already one of the favorite corners of Drake's residence is his 3,200 square foot master suite. One of the singer's demands was the construction of an indoor basketball court of NBA regulation size. It was beautifully decorated and crowned by a pyramid skylight in the ceiling, as well as having a big screen and digital scoreboard. The leisure facilities do not stop there. There is a covered and shaded swimming pool inside the residence, which can provide many relaxing moments. To complete the design, there are LED lights in pink and blue. And some sources claim that this incredible mansion built by Drake is currently worth around $100 million. There is definitely no one who says they would refuse to live in such a palace. And since Drake's residence is more valuable, point for him. Cars! In this round you will find out which of the 2 Canadians has a more expensive garage. Is it Drake or Justin Bieber? Justin Bieber's garage has seen some amazing vehicles. One of the models is a chrome Fisker Karma, an imposing sports car that costs around $100,000. Bieber also once owned a $200,000 Ferrari F430. The singer has a strong personality, and because of that, he has already made some customizations in his cars, as is the case of his 2012 Audi R8, which got a paint job, being plotted in Jaguar print. This model, in its newest version, can cost up to $200,000. Justin also has been seen in a Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG, a car well known for the way it opens its doors. And it's no wonder that depending on the year and model, its price can exceed $220,000. A Lamborghini Gallardo Spider, a luxury automobile that costs around $250,000, has also passed through Justin's garage. Another vehicle the singer owns and stands out is his Lamborghini Urus SUV in pink color, a robust and imposing vehicle that is sold in the market for $250,000. He even customized a Rolls-Royce Wraith Coupe to meet his personal taste, with its unique design being quite futuristic. The model draws a lot of attention wherever it goes, since it's quite shocking to see a car that hides all four of its wheels, isn't it? And it is not known for sure how much this customization cost for the singer, but in order to just buy the original Rolls-Royce model, you have to fork out about $330,000. Justin also owns a luxurious Lamborghini Aventador in blue and graffitied with the phrase "cash only," a car that can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. And it's no wonder that this model costs up to $400,000. We couldn't fail to also mention his Ferrari 458 Italia, which was auctioned for $434,500, an amount Justin was keen to donate to charity. Meanwhile, Drake's garage has seen a vast collection of luxury automobiles, among them a Lamborghini Aventador LP 700-4, a sports car that looks like a Batmobile and costs around $350,000. A Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, a classic vehicle that gained in its production a modern touch, and that depending on the version and year, can cost up to $400,000. A McLaren 657 LT, a sports car that can go from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 3 seconds, and that is worth around $400,000. A Rolls-Royce Wraith, a powerful and dynamic V12 engine vehicle that costs around $600,000. A fully customized Mansory Rolls-Royce Ghost, including an iconic solid gold owl symbolizing Drake's record label. And some sources claim that this little toy of the rapper is worth around $700,000. There is also a LaFerrari that draws attention wherever it goes by its yellow color, which is worth about $1.4 million. And finally, a rare and exclusive Bugatti Veyron Sang Noir, worth an impressive $2.2 million. Since Drake's vehicles are more expensive and luxurious, point for him. Rental properties. In addition to owning luxury homes, both singers have rented out beautiful residences. Justin Bieber, for example, has lived in an iconic glass house, one of the most famous that the singer has ever lived in. Comparable to a large shopping mall, the 7,500 square foot, round-shaped, glass-clad villa features 6 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. He had rented the house in 2015 for about $60,000 a month at the time. Meanwhile, Drake has previously lived in a mansion in the beautiful beach town of Malibu, California. This luxurious villa, which features a Tuscan-inspired architectural design, sits on a cliff that allows for prime beach views. The property is 4.5 acres in size and has 11,000 square feet of living space, with sumptuously decorated spaces inside, equipped with amenities for optimal comfort and convenience. The chef's kitchen, for example, pleases even the most discerning cook, featuring an expansive counter for 6, a cozy breakfast area, and a living area equipped with a TV. The spacious great room is clad in a predominantly white color palette and is equipped with double living areas and exquisite fireplaces. The property features high ceilings, floor-to-ceiling glass windows, and even an impressive skylight, allowing natural light and fresh beach air to enter, which creates a relaxing and airy atmosphere throughout the interior. There are a total of 6 cozy bedrooms, complete with a giant master suite with panoramic views, 9 clean bathrooms, and a guest toilet. There are many options for indoor entertainment in this mansion, including a game room with a pool table, a sophisticated movie room, a giant wine cellar, an area with spa services, and even a well-equipped gym. Outside, you can take a swim in the pool and enjoy the beautiful view of the ocean. Drake lived in this amazing house in 2016, renting it at the time for $7,000 a day, or $210,000 a month. This high rent justifies the price of the property, valued at $14.6 million. Since Drake was paying more in his rent, he wins this round. Business. Besides making a lot of money as artists, Drake and Justin Bieber have other sources of income. But which one of them has more business ventures? Justin Bieber also makes money from sponsorship deals with brands, and his social networks are great tools for publishing advertisements. On Instagram, for example, the star has more than 260 million followers, and he can make money by advertising the products of his clothing brand Drew on his platform. Bieber has also signed major contracts with brands, such as fashion company Calvin Klein, T-Mobile Telephony, Tim Hortons Restaurants, among others. Drake, on the other hand, has many companies to his name. The parent company behind Drake's investments is called October's Very Own, better known as the abbreviation OVO, founded in 2012. The company functions as a music label responsible for releasing artists such as Party Next Door, Majid Jordan, Roy Woods, Popcaan, and Baka Not Nice. In addition, the company advertises products online and has numerous physical stores that sell a variety of items, from clothing to laptops, which grossed about $50 million in 2018. Drake's other business is Dream Crew, a management company and entertainment group, producing movies, television shows, and series such as the famous Euphoria, which airs on the HBO channel. Already a big basketball fan, the rapper is an ambassador for the Canadian team Toronto Raptors, and there is no denying that he was at the forefront of the great transformation that took the name of the forgotten team into one of the most popular franchises in the NBA. He also has his own radio station called Sound 42 for Sirius XM. Last but not least, the businessman has the beverage company Virginia Black, which sells sophisticated whiskey. The brand has grown exponentially due to the rapper's strong appeal and its promotion, especially in social networks. This is because Drake has a large audience that follows him, such as an impressive 120 million followers on Instagram. Still talking about marketing, the Canadian also makes money starring in campaigns for big companies such as Apple Music, Sprite soft drink, Air Jordan sneakers, and Nike fashion. Since Drake has more sources of income than his opponent, point for him. Net worth. In this last and most important round, we will finally find out who is the richest singer. Would it be Drake or Justin Bieber? At the time he started performing on television, Drake earned only $50,000 a year in salary. That equates to about $2,000 a month after taxes. So definitely, what changed Drake's financial life was music. Already with his concerts, some sources claim that his fee is around $1 million. In his 2018 Summer 16 tour, for example, he performed 56 shows and made about $84.3 million. In addition, the Canadian makes a lot of money from advertising, such as his $15 million contract with Apple Music, and also from his successful ventures. Taking into account that Drake is only 34 years old and already totals more than 10 years of fame, with all the information in the video, it can be said that the rapper has accumulated a great fortune. And although it is not known for sure what Drake's real fortune is, taking into account the value of his assets and his very diverse income, it is speculated that his net worth is close to $300 million. Justin Bieber, on the other hand, has had an impressive 15-year career, which is long enough to make an enviable fortune for someone who is only 28 years old. Bieber's biggest source of income probably comes from his tours around the world. With his Purpose World Tour project in 2016 and 2017, for example, he sang in 141 performances that generated him a gross revenue of $257 million. Adding up other sources of income and taking out all expenses and taxes, Justin managed to pocket $83,500,000 in 2017 alone, ranking 13th on Forbes' list of the 100 highest paid artists of the year. Taking into consideration all of Justin Bieber's sources of income, the Canadian has already amassed a multi-million-dollar net worth, which is estimated at $285 million. More than enough money so that Bieber can retire whenever he feels like it. And since both Canadians have similar fortunes, point to both. At the end of this fight, we only had 1 point for Justin Bieber against 6 points for Drake, and he won the battle. But if you believe that there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.